Let's continue on with some other elements of being able to trim in Avid. There's two very useful methods of trimming that are very intuitive and allow you to edit with a great amount of feel in your editing, because you're able to watch the footage play in real time and make your trims as you go. I'm going to show you a little bit of how to do that. I've got a trim point selected here, which I just did by either lassoing the point or parking near the point and going into trim mode. Once I've done that, you can use this button, which is the play loop button, which plays around the transition. So I'm going to start that going. It's playing between my clips, and what I can do is mark an in, pow, right on the beat of the music, and now you'll see the edit happens right on the beat. If I want to change that and have it be a little bit later, then I can have it happen later. Now I see that I'm missing the girl swinging, so I want it to be a little early. I'm going to hit the in point. Boom. I'm hitting the I and the O key to change these in points. Either I for earlier, or if I want to have the out point happen later than it is now, then I hit the O key. So that's a very intuitive way to edit. So I also want to talk a little bit about how extend works. And extend is not actually in the trim mode. It's a key that you can use while you're editing. If you want to change the position of an edit, and this is great for doing L cuts, for example, you want the edit to happen before the transition, if you want the transition, in other words, to be back this way, or if you want the transition to be this way, further along in the sequence, then you'd mark an out. Now I'm pretty close to her swing here and there, so I'm going to extend this edit out. There's actually a function that's very similar. It's almost identical in Final Cut, and that's the extend key, and Avid has the same one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hit the play key to start the footage rolling, and then I'm going to hit the O key shortly after this transition where I want the trim to happen. So now you can see that I've marked, while I was playing, I've marked an out point, and then all I have to do is hit the extend button, which is right here, and the trim, that transition moves to the out point, and now I've changed the edit. And that's another way to trim in Avid.